Alright, so I'm frustrated with 14.2. After trying to do a second attempt, I only got like one rep, I think. My best score previously of the first attempt was actually 5 reps. And so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna conquer this shit and fucking just try to conquer this damn barbell. And as you can see, I'm having some trouble. One of the main problems I'm having is my right wrist, which is essentially not my wrist, it's really my shoulder. I guess it's both. I'm missing some. I have a lot of tightness on my right wrist anyway, but usually when you go downstream into the shoulder, and if the shoulder doesn't have the flexibility it should, it's going to translate into another joint, either the elbow or the wrist. I can kind of feel it in my elbow, but not bad because there's really no weight on there. One of the main things I'm actually trying to practice in this position here is just keep my head up. You know, it's so funny. I feel like I'm looking straight up to the ceiling, and you know what? I'm not. My head's actually pretty straight. Another thing too is that I think this is actually one of my best sets. I did 8 reps. One of the other things too is that you really have to create torque at the top, and you really have to kind of squeeze the bar and then like pull the bar apart. And these behind the neck snatch grip presses seem to be pretty effective in trying to improve that position and strength. Because if anything, it's really not so much. I guess it is a flexibility thing, but you know, after spending 2 hours mobilizing, and I still can't do it, one of the big problems now is being able to have the strength in the right position. Like if I had more flexibility and I can keep my knees more out, I would be able to stay more upright, which would reduce the demand on my shoulders. If you look at my feet right now, you see how the right foot kind of turns out. Actually turns out as I do the repetition, and a big part of that is because of my tight hips. But they're flexible enough to get me down past parallel. The problem I'm having now is just in the shoulders. And the one thing that you need to be able to do when doing an overhead squat, one thing I noticed for myself, is being able to create torque in that kind of tight corner that's very tough. And you can see me, I'm kind of babying my wrist because it hurts. So I accumulate 27 reps over the course of, I don't know, an hour. I'm going to conquer this damn thing. I'm going to fucking conquer this shit. So I'm obsessed. I'm going to get it again. The broken leopard is back. I'm going to conquer the overhead press. Overhead squat, I mean.